Sorry guys, but we're going back to the old format. I just prefer doing this. This way I can just lie down in bed while I do my reviews. So not only do I give a review, so yeah, it's a win-win scenario. Alright, so what is my review for? What am I? Well, I'm pretty sure you've already guessed it from the title and the picture being shown. But it is for none other than The Hunger Games, starring Jennifer Lawrence, Josh Hutcherson, and Hemsworth. Now, as you guys should know, The Hunger Games was my most anticipated film of the year. It surpassed all movies coming out this year, including The Dark Knight Rises, which right there should have shocked you. And did it live up to my expectations? No. It surpassed them. My gosh, was this movie amazing. Everything about it I loved. I thought there were minor problems that I had with it, but they're only minor because I read the book before seeing the movie, so yeah, I'm gonna find those little things nitpick. Of course, I'm not as bad as my mom. I mean, she was nicking this movie to death. Anyways, so I'm not really sure if I should explain the plot, because I think you guys already know it. I'll do it anyways. Alright, so basically the movie just takes place in a dystopian future where, the capital, which is like this dictatorship, forces its 12 districts to send a boy and one girl between the ages of 12 and 18 to compete in this arena in a death glass style. And the only victor come out, and Katniss Everdeen, played by Lauren, volunteers her she selected to participate in the games. That's the big part of this movie. I know there's a bit more to it, but that's just the best way. I gotta keep this remote on 7 minutes, otherwise I'm I'm not even gonna be able to make it on Maker because crap right now. But anyway, let's the movie. So let's talk about actors. I'm gonna start with sec. I'm gonna call them the second class actors, which were the good. They were good, but they weren't as good as the first class actors, which I'll be listing. Second class Hutcherson. So he captured Peter perfectly. He captured everything. I mean, he had the lightheartedness of Peter, the of Peter, everything captured was perfect, and also Liam Hemsworth as Gil did a great job. He truly got Gale. I see the sort of friendship. I could see it that they had when they were on screen together and the bond they shared. Alright. Well, oh, one last person. Donald as President Snow, I think his name. He was good as President. I think he's better in catching fire and Mockingjay just because he'll have a missing approach because he'll actually be making contact with Katniss. Like have like Caesar in the movies, whereas they only had like one scene in we don't get alright, well that's all the second class actors. Let's move on to the first class actors. It's perfect Katniss. There's no other portrayer, and I think she was phenomenal. She deserves the best actor nation role. I mean, if she get it from Winter's Bone, she can get it from her game. Because vaguely see if you movie. And as performance was Bang the Trinket. It was so over the top, but in a good way, because her character, she is fantastic, Trinket, and loved her. I want to see more badly. She does play a role in the movie, majority of them is on the game, so she's not in them. She's really hardly seen. Performance was Woody Harrelson as Haymitch. I thought he captured Haymitch perfectly. He was the drunk when he needed to be, and then he was the wise mentor he needed to be. And there were certain scenes in the movie where like it was him looking at at people in the Capitol, and just he had this look of, and you could see the anger in his face. Like he truly hates these people because they treat games as entertainment and not as cruel punishment for what happened 74 years ago. So you could just see that hatred when it needed to be seen. And one last out performance, Stanley as Flickerman, who easily is seen killer. He captured everything about Caesar perfectly. He, along with Elizabeth Banks, was over the top, but in a way, because that's what people are over the top. He captured everything Caesar Flickerman magically. Alright, well, I'll make this review into a two-part review. Part 2 is coming soon.